Who the heck do I think I am? My name is Anders, and I'm a songwriter. So what comes first, the music or the lyrics? Now that is a question that I hear very often. I personally like to start off with the music. I like to start up with a basic idea for a melody or a hook. And the hook is what keeps hanging in the listener's ears. It's what keeps the listener wanting to hear more, and it's what makes the listener comfortable to your song, feels good listening to your song, and it's often what makes the listener wanting to hear your song over and over again. So a good song always has a good hook, and that's where I like to start. The hook can be related to the lyrics, but mostly to me the hook is a musical thing. Now this doesn't mean that lyrics aren't important, because lyrics are very important. You can have a perfectly well written tune, nice music, great melody, great hooks. If the lyrics aren't good, your song is not going to make it as far as it could have done. So my approach is usually to start with the music. And oftentimes, as I develop the melody, I realize that the melody may have a certain mood, a certain feel to it. And that can very often indicate in which direction my lyrics should go. And sometimes I may even have a few words that I sort of feel I would like to include in the lyrics as I write the music. Sometimes I am completely uninspired though, in terms of lyrics. So what happens then is that I write the music, I complete an instrumental demo, and then I send it over to a songwriting partner that I have in the UK, who's a native speaking Englishman, and he will then write some lyrics. It's very interesting though, because I may have an idea for how the lyrics should be, and I won't tell him, because I want him to have the liberty to, write down whatever he feels when he listens to that instrumental track. And that is sometimes very, very interesting to see in which direction he will go with my instrumental music. We've written some pretty interesting stuff with that approach. Me writing the music, and then my songwriting partner on a completely blank canvas writing some lyrics as he listens to that piece of music. Sometimes we've done it the other way around. I've asked him to write some lyrics to me, like a poem or something, and that's actually how our collaboration first started. He sent me over a poem and I then put it into music. And the funny thing about it though is, and I never really thought that this would be the case, but oftentimes when I read words on paper, I read a poem, I start hearing the music in my head. I start hearing how these words could be sung. Please don't think I'm crazy, because I just realized now that this may sound crazy, but that's just how it is. I don't know why. I don't know. I just hear that music when I read the words. So basically, again, in terms of what comes first, music or lyrics, there are no rules. Whatever makes you most comfortable, you should go ahead with. Good luck with your songwriting.